So in this middle place where human effort lives, there are going to be challenge. So what most people do most of the day, I don't want to shock you, I realize you're in Neve, and Neve is a bit of a bubble. Hold on to your chairs, you ready? Most people work for a living. Oh no, okay. So because of that, the world of work is where most people are going to find their challenges. Did I say all people? I did not say all people. Did I say under all circumstances? I did not say that, but it's a big one, okay? So I want to throw a premise at you. Any job could be approached heroically. So there are some jobs like medicine that lend itself to this. In medicine, you could save lives. What are some jobs that you don't associate with heroism?
Garbage man?
What? Garbage man. Okay, the right word would be a city employed custodian, Okay, tell me another one. I want two more. What?
Doesn't seem like.
Doesn't seem like it's going to be something.
Salesman.
Salesman of what? Give me something he could sell. Vacuum cleaner. Okay, furniture. Furniture salesman. The custodian, yeah?
It's not so underrated because I'm sure teachers touch a lot of people's lives, but I don't know if people necessarily associate them with heroes.
People don't.
I absolutely do.
Okay, people don't associate, especially lower grade teachers, with heroics. Okay,
I
clear?
absolutely consider them heroes.
Okay, so let's look at these three. Okay, this is one. Do any of you like to get up early?
No, sometimes.
If you force yourself out of that warm bed early in the morning when it's semi-dark, you'll see the garbage men on Kablan. They are heroic garbage men. And I want to tell you what I mean by this. Okay, there are two ways you could be a garbage man, as you could approach any profession, even medicine, with the same two approaches. One is as a taker, and the other is as a giver. If you approach your work as a taker, you want to do as little as possible, get paid the maximum, and you don't care about the results. The garbage men on Kabbalah in the morning, there are two sets of them. I only know the morning ones, okay? Okay, they sing, they're extremely meticulous, they like leaving Yerushalayim clean. You understand this? They say, Eze yofi mamash. Okay, you know? And it's good, that's heroic. You understand this? Because a choice is made that brings benefit. The same could be held true. Before I was teaching, I had like little jobs that I did to keep myself going, okay, as one does when one is learning and all of that. So I had two sales jobs. One was in a shoe store, and the other one was in a jewelry store. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you my little heroic story. It wasn't big heroism, my little heroic story in the jewelry store, which is similar to what could happen in a furniture store. Okay, so a true thing about jewelry, by the way, I'm just throwing this in for your benefit if you ever think of buying jewelry here. All the stores are selling the same thing from the same wholesalers. So the differences in price are totally arbitrary. Okay, so A and B, the sales girls are allowed to give up to 10% off. So you're foolish to not bargain. Okay, clear? Having said that, okay, yeah. So I was a sales girl, and between customers, there's a big markup in jewelry. So, because like how often do people buy expensive jewelry? So my job was to get to know the jewelry, to set it out nicely. There were Kiddush cups in the store also. They had to be polished. Everything had to look good. I had to look good. This was a long time ago. Okay, so a woman came into the store, and once you're in sales, you could tell the difference between a serious customer, a not serious customer, and somebody who might be a serious customer, but you have to engage them. There are three kinds. So serious customers come in and they're like very focused, like, I'm looking for an opal ring, could want to look. That's unserious ones, like sort of look around, look at their watches, like. She was somebody, she sat down, which already makes her at least semi-serious, by the ring display, and where the rings and the necklaces were one next to another. And she said, I'm looking for something really special. So I gave her what she needed. What did she want if she says something like that?
Unique.
She wants something unique, but she also wants some human attention. Okay, clear? So I said, what do you like? So she said, I don't know, I like all sorts of things. My husband would always buy me jewelry, But he's passed on. It's the first really big present I'm buying myself. I deserve something. Okay, so I was in one of my more giving moods. I'm not always that good. I said, what was he like? So 15 minutes later, turns out her husband was a chazan, actually a chazan I even heard of, world famous. Not that I like chazans, but whatever. And, but I got it, she's Judaically interested, but she's not observant. So I had, with the necklaces, I had a charm to go on a necklace. It was like very delicate Yemenite work. My boss was an actual Yemenite who could do this in the back of the store with real gold strings. Filigree. It had the 10 Commandments on the inside with tiny little gems. It was really a work of art. Okay, when I sold it to her, I was giving as well as taking. Could you see where this is so? Okay, so you could be a salesman if you're attuned to what the person wants. They want to make their house better. They want to make their lives better. They want some human attention. You could be a giver. I could have probably sold her the same thing without spending any time with her. It was like the most expensive item. I said, this is really unique. There's only one in the world. Mr. Tzadok made it himself. Here. I could have gone that way, and I probably would have made a sale. But it's a choice. You could see this? So this is true with every profession. You could be a giver or a taker. So that's the big challenge. So 2 challenges now. Is what you're doing going to bring a positive effect? And the answer is almost always yes, if you want it that way, unless you're doing something illegal or immoral. And the other is your approach to it will change you. So the fact is, if the world was perfect and people were perfect, God would make us aware of where we could put our creativity and talents. But the way the world is he forces us into this by making it necessary to earn money. So earning money is the button that says, go do something of value. A value for yourself on a personal level by turning into a giver. A value to the world by giving the world something that's needed. Okay, this is clear? Okay, so that's one challenge in earning a living. There are other challenges.